It's a perfectly reasonable objective to work toward the goal of becoming a millionaire. Let's leave those people behind and concentrate on the few who can make their dreams of having millions of dollars in their savings account a reality. Several people have the dream of having millions of dollars in their bank account. However, the truth is that not everybody can achieve this goal. By following some simple and effective habits and tips, you can easily save up lots of money to continue working towards your dream. This video is for you if you want to become wealthy this year. So without wasting any more time, let's dive into this right away. Number 1, develop an emergency or rescue fund. If you're having trouble paying your bills or discover that you're unable to handle unforeseen costs, you could find that having an emergency fund may be beneficial to you. A liquid fund that can cover at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenditures is recommended by specialists. Your emergency fund may be able to assist you in preventing further accumulation of debt in the event of a financial setback. The items that you don't account for in your spendings, such as auto repairs or medical expenditures, may be covered by emergency savings if you have one. Make use of your savings account to alleviate some of the stress caused by these unforeseen occurrences, which will in turn make it simpler for you to maintain your emphasis on paying off your debt. It's very necessary to maintain a sizable backup fund if you just have one method of bringing in money for your household. That may be of assistance to you if an unanticipated loss of employment or sickness prevents the major earner from working. Your emergency savings must have enough money in them to cover at least a year's worth of costs, whether you're a single person or a family with just one income. Once you've paid off your debt, you'll have more room in your savings for unexpected expenses. Number 2, start reading in your free time. Reading material that will expand your understanding of your profession or company will make you more useful to your coworkers, customers, and clients. Reading for at least half an hour each day is a daily habit for 88% of successful individuals. Equally as essential, they make effective use of the time they spend reading. Reading is one of the most effective ways for successful individuals to better themselves. This distinguishes them from other companies in the market. By applying their skills, they'll be able to recognize more possibilities, which will ultimately result in more financial gain. Reading for personal development daily is something that only 1 out of every 50 people who are having trouble making ends meet chooses to do. As a direct consequence of this, others with low incomes don't advance in their careers and are among the first to be laid off or demoted. Number 3, invest. Putting your money into investments is the best approach to get a return on your cash. Again, you need to be prepared to take risks if you want to be successful in this endeavor. However, at this point, you should have more clarity and be able to choose which kind of business is ideal for the development of your company. Gain an understanding of how to spend the revenues back into the company. You may choose to invest your cash reserves or earnings in a variety of industry sectors that are related to your primary line of work. For example, if your primary line of work is oil fine-tuning, you may choose to invest your profits in businesses that deal with the raw resources utilized in the oil refining industry. Alternatively, you may choose to prolong your business spatially from the domestic to the global arena and so on. However, before making any more investments, you need to do extensive research into the share market or company sector. This is because some markets may offer interest charges on your first investment. This kind of investment can enable you to bring a significant quantity of money for your business. Number 4, communicate. It's not necessary to verbalize every idea that crosses your mind. There's no need to verbalize every feeling. When you communicate exactly what's on your thoughts, you put other people in danger of being injured. 69% of those who are struggling financially tend to have loose lips as a habit. On the other hand, 94% of rich individuals have emotional filtering mechanisms. They're aware that allowing their emotions to take control might be detrimental to the connections they have both at home and at work. Hold off on expressing what's on your mind until you've had the chance to collect your thoughts, relax, and examine the issue with an objective eye. Controlling fear is possibly the most crucial aspect of dealing with bad emotions. Fear may be a natural reaction to any kind of change, including good ones like getting married or getting a promotion. Others who are successful financially have trained their brains to be able to resist these kinds of thinking, while those who are not financially successful give in to worry and let it hinder them. It doesn't matter whether you're afraid of change, making errors, taking chances, or failing in general. The key to overcoming these feelings is to take baby steps toward your goals till you gain confidence. It's incredible how much a boost of confidence can do for you. Number 5. Cut down your screen time. How much of your precious time do you waste sitting in front of a computer where it's easy to become distracted? 2/3 of rich people watch fewer than an hour of the show each day, and nearly as many, 63% to be exact, spend fewer than an hour each day on the web, unless it's for work-related purposes, that is. Instead of relaxing or watching TV, successful individuals utilize their leisure time to focus on themselves, their networks, their charities, their side gigs, or their main enterprises. However, 77% of people who are having financial difficulties spend 1 hour or more every day watching television, and 3/4 of people who are having financial difficulties devote an hour or over every day using the web for leisure purposes. Number 6. Start writing. If you write an ebook, you can take use of the cheap cost of publication and even utilize Amazon's international distribution to get your book in front of possibly millions of people who are interested in purchasing it. This may be a terrific chance for you to reap the benefits of ebooks. Ebooks may be quite brief, ranging anywhere from 30 to 50 pages, and because they depend on the author's skills, they could be inexpensive to create. You'll need to have extensive knowledge in a certain subject. Nevertheless, this subject can be specialized and call for unique talents or capabilities which very few people have, but which many readers want. Using an internet site, you can rapidly create the book as well as test market several titles and pricing points. However, in the same way that building a course may add value, the creation of additional ebooks that are a part of a collection can bring in more clients who are interested in your material. Number 7. Invest in real estate. To use a crowdfunding site to purchase property is yet another possibility to think about if you intend to purchase real estate but are unable to perform a lot of the hard lifting involved in doing so, including management, repairs, dealing with renters, and so on. So if this is your situation, then do read on. Following the selection of real estate by an expert investment team, you'll have the option of deciding whether or not to engage in it and to what extent you're satisfied. The real estate website will charge you an annual service fee, and the minimum amount of investment may be anything from $10 to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the specifics of the platform. You have the opportunity to look at private investments in real estate that have been handpicked by experienced investors and might potentially be lucrative for you. You can look at the returns that have been made on the platform, which will give you an indication of the kind of yields you may anticipate earning and over what period they'll be earned. Adding assets in real estate to your business is another way to diversify it and smooth things out for the profits you get. Although some networks put their money into equity or stock, others put their money into debt. In general, the returns on stocks are higher but come with a higher level of risk, whilst the returns on loans are lower but come with a lower level of risk. On certain sites, you're required to have a specified minimum level of income or assets to be considered an accredited trader. Fundrise and Diversify Fund are just a few of the most popular websites to invest your savings in equity. Number 8. Start a new venture. The majority of people who have amassed millions of dollars are company owners. These are the individuals who have never been afraid to take chances in both their professional and personal lives. Starting your business is the first step toward achieving your goal of being a millionaire. If you possess the gumption to launch your own company, then you have accomplished a significant milestone on the road to achieving your goal of becoming a millionaire. Not that beginning a company is all that's required to become a billionaire. The most crucial element is that you have to be productive in your firm, and the degree to which you're profitable in your brand is entirely dependent on how you operate your firm. To improve the basis of your company, you'll need to invest a lot of time and energy, spend a lot of time learning about your business, and put in a lot of long hours. As a result, considering it while making decisions about your company is of the utmost importance. Choose the one that you're most familiar with and feel most sure that you can survive on your own and manage the company successfully in. It'll be easier for you to steer your company in a lucrative direction if you use creative ideas into what you do in business. Number 9. Get rid of your excuses. Creating excuses is one of the easiest ways to go away from something you're interested in or to prevent yourself from doing something you want to do. but this is just a waste of time. Rather than making room for these excuses or distractions, you should look for a way to overcome them and discover a solution to your problem. Maintain a firm commitment to your objective, figure out where you are on the road to achievement, and make a game plan on how to go forward. To do this, you'll need to devise a strategy or a method that will allow you to set aside all of your distractions and excuses. It's not as easy as you may believe to get beyond such justifications, but it is possible to do so if you make achieving your objective your top priority. To move beyond the excuses, you need to first recognize what they are and then devise strategies that are suited to overcoming each one. A stringent schedule of effort, the desire to achieve the objective, and conviction will unquestionably aid to generate the outcomes that are sought. And with that, do let us know in the comments section below if you have any questions regarding this. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for almost daily videos about your early success or to increase the pace of your wealth. Bye for now, guys.